Oh god. Okay, who keeps shooting at me?
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get
Wait,
in there
who's
and
next?
hold
Who's
the line.
next? Holy shit, this one. Quick, big one first.
There wasn't anything that I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins. Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Oh god.
Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to... Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh god, this is like watching The Living Dead or any other zombie movies or games. Holy shit. And here comes the stripe guy.
Polonia, get him!
Alright, here we go.
Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for...
Uh-oh.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
She's not interesting. I mean, he's not interesting you.
Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten
Oh,
far.
this is hilarious. They don't care about him. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh, this is adorable also. The little drawings. What's in the box?
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon.
Really?
But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Wait, you mean Dory?
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other
you have
hand,
no
am
idea.
just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also
exactly
how
are
to
you
make
doing?
sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
I mean,
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
oh,
Find who?
yes, who is it?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory?
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady?
Oh, you are
She
so
showed up when I
innocent.
was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Oh, Annie.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Oh boy, Dory.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After
Seriously?
that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Really?
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and
Wait, what?
fainted.
Oh, I
And
see.
wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving
I
her a
love the
30%
Sumer
discount
music in the
off all of my
background.
goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
Right.
So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
Oh, you have no idea.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
So, who is it?
Powerful woman, make no mistake.
What?
I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Not Cry in the near
A
future.
powerful woman,
If
huh?
you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Interesting.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Damn.
Deal.
You accepted, no problem. What is that? Also, who exactly is your supplier?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Is there something else?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Oh, honey, you are so innocent. Oh well.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Alright, sorry about that. Just making sure that once again that everything's recorded correctly. So, I'm still wondering, who is our supplier?
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
Are you sure you should bring your pupil with you? She doesn't have the best mental
then.
strength.
Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Holy shit. Wait a minute. What if they're doing the same thing as in Sumero? Peering into the Emersol, something
I
like
made
that.
it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Wait, where are your friends? Let's take a look at this.
Hi, Revere. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Oh boy. What is that?
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive.
Wait, what?
Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
Is he talking about
I don't
that
care if it's an
mushroom?
impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
What?
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
It?
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
That's a good question. What is it?
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
What happens to the voice? It's gone. So they only voice those certain parts?
Did Rary rip it out himself?
Before I met you,
Oh,
I
there you
was
go.
convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that, the burial place of a fallen moon?
Anything here? What is that? I want to see it. But apparently I cannot jump in here.
Revere!
Oh, hello. They leave.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedalfin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Revere.
Oh, they're not gonna show us.
So formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Well,
Oh my god, is
I'm
that...
flattered.
So,
They live sounds
what
so
are we discussing
different.
today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Oh, he's gonna ask someone for marriage.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Oh, that is so crazy. They live sound so different, so alive.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Interesting. You guys
Me?
have a good
Same
relationship
old,
with
same
the
old.
king.
Nothing much to... Huh?
What?
What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vedalfin, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
What?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rarier looked like back in the day.
Pretty hot, gotta
Perfectly
say.
normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
I mean, sometimes monsters are created by with certain actions. I studied this. There's a mirror here. Oh, hello. Is that...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
He can be quite weirdo, but
showed up today too.
get away.
You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
Huh?
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us?
Oh boy.
I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Oh, she still haven't given the
Like I
answer.
said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobody's. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifilnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies.
So let's see. The king's focus on research about... what was it? Yes, lots of research. And the purge of the Crimson Moon. Interesting.
A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
What?
Felindis?
This is so...
It's nothing. You were right.
That is such a
Fate
neat,
has
nice
never
detail.
smiled upon
You guys see
nobodies
it?
like us.
Everything around
But
him
by the
was...
same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either.
I was trying to say, everything around them was full of darkness, and she was so bright. And when she came closer, slowly the darkness began to fade away.
There's no reason we can't keep
That is
living
such a nice
happily
detail.
together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel your warmth,
Aww.
your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
Oh boy, something bad happened to her and he snapped indeed.
You're right, Philandus. I've just been
Came a
overthinking things.
monster out of love.
That's better. Getting caught
God.
up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Oh no, not the...
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
Yarny,
Let's
huh?
dig a little deeper.
Alright, what else? Oh god, wait, what? Oh my god, that is totally not creepy. Do we still get to see our reflection? No. Oh shit. We can finally leave.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rehir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed,
What?
it cannot be denied.
Christmas
Yet it was
morn.
destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides
That's
our nation on the
interesting.
path to prosperity.
I don't think we heard
Conria
much
has
about
no
this,
further
right?
need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets
Oh,
remain
the irony.
unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's
And then I'm gonna
precisely
try
the field of study my partner is
Bring
devoted
back
to.
Conria.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
Wait, what?
That your hands are steeped in blood?
Oh,
You didn't choose
shit.
this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rehir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect the Lindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedderfanir's reaction. Vedderfanir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like.
I mean, it's
I've
crazy to
investigated
see
this
it now.
whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So you never seen it before? Uh-oh.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh no.
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Oh, I have
Thank
a
you.
bad feeling.
But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young,
Oh,
you
he's hiding
sure
the
have a way
face.
with words, don't you?
He's probably one of...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh shit, those eyes. Those are the same eyes as Arlecchino. Arlecchino, I mean. Oh fuck.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Yes, what are your plans?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis.
Wait, that's a good point.
Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Wait, really?